several different types of home security. I think out of all the products that we sell, this is one of the most important because it's actually selfish. Because if you get a package delivered from Home Shopping or our sister station QVC, and somebody steals it off your porch, which happens all the time, they're called porch pirates, how do you know? You don't. If you don't have a camera outside, you don't know. You wait another couple days, you call the company, hey man, I ordered hamburgers from QVC, where are they? I ordered Wagyu burgers from Home Shopping, where are they? We delivered them. How do you know they were delivered if you don't have a camera that notifies you when it detects motion? This camera that I'm offering you today, I should say two of them, is so smart, it even has a heat sensor. I have never seen that before. So it detects heat changes, body heat, people on your property. It has full color night vision, spotlights, alarms, two-way talk. It is the most fully featured outdoor security system that we've ever offered. And guess what? It is also, I'm happy to say, in 4K, which is the first time we've ever offered them in 4K. I've offered them in high definition 1080p. I've offered them in 2K. I think we might have even done a 2.5K. This is called the Xtreme from Swann Security. Here's an idea of the difference of how crisp and clear 4K is. 4K, somebody has a watch on, you can see what time it is. You can see the color of their eyes. You can see the facial features, scars. You can see all the things you're looking for, which then helps the authorities if somebody has indeed stolen your newspaper or put their dog poop bag in your garbage can, which upsets me, right? Or they're stealing from your mailbox. You get two cameras, one in the front, one in the back. Definitely in your entryway, places where you feel your home isn't secure. Last thing I'll say, I'm not telling you to get rid of your interior threshold alarms. Those are important too. But the problem with threshold alarms, or I should say the drawback, is that when your alarm goes off and you're laying in bed, somebody's already in your house. When you have cameras, you know before they get in, and that is the reason why people do it. Lori is back.
Hi.
I am impressed.
Oh man, these cameras are loaded.
Heat sensitive.
Yep, so you can
motion,
get an actual notification
color.
if it's a person. Color, infrared night vision, 4K. We've never been able to say that with any of the home security systems I've seen here at HSN. So actual 4K video quality, these cameras are truly amazing. You're gonna love how sleek, how slim, how easy they are to install. They're completely and totally wire-free.
Nice.
They also have a light. So if you wanna turn on a light as a deterrent, you can actually do that, or it's a motion-activated light. You also have an alarm. You can have a motion-activated alarm, or you can manually turn it on. But let's take a giant step backwards. This is Swann. We love Swann Home Security just as a brand. I actually presented Swann here on HSN about a decade ago. We have not had an easy time getting Swann back on the air here at HSN because they've been so wildly popular out in the market. This is a huge global brand. They've been innovating for over 35 years. And guess what? Swann actually invented DIY home security. So you're getting something here with tons and tons of expertise built right in, 4K cameras, which again, we can never ever say. You're getting cameras here that you just put outside, put inside, because look at this. You can sit them flat. This could be on a bookcase. This could be an elder cam. This could be inside your home, but as your needs change, you can move it outside. We're including this really, really convenient, easy to use wall mount. I'll show you about that in just a moment. But the really cool thing is the versatility, and with a 2-camera system, you can put one in, one out, one at the front, one at the back. If your needs change, you can take one to your mom's house and one at your house. You don't have a hub. They don't have to be together. You can use these however you want to use them.
I can use them individually.
You can.
So if you only need one camera for your house,
right,
but your brother or your cousin or your kids in their apartment, they need a camera system.
Right.
Because the Wi-Fi uses Wi-Fi built in, you don't need a hub. which means they don't need to work together. They will work together.
They will work together.
But
all
you
in
can
the same app.
you can separate them because they're two separate systems.
That's exactly right.
Wow.
So here's what happens. You get that smart notification that comes in, no matter where you are in the country or in the world. So you're going to be able to see what's happening at your home no matter where you are. So Swann is connecting you to your home. Look at us. Hi. If you want to get a closer view, all you do is you pinch and zoom in. Pinch and zoom, and you're going to be able to see detail. And because this is 4K, you will very likely be able to see license plate numbers. You will very likely be able to see, you know, characteristics of that individual, what their t-shirt says, because it's 4K.
Right.
Here's the other thing. You're downloading the free Swann app. Real quick with Swann, over 1 million downloads of the free Swann app for Apple and for Android. It's rated 4.5 stars, nearly perfectly rated. And by the way, Swann is protecting over 5 million homes. So many people already trust them. If you want something super affordable and yet completely and totally feature packed, this is going to be the ultimate way to do that. And again, all the features that you're looking for, two-way talk. So you're going to be able to speak through this. You have the ability to say to someone with a built-in microphone and the built-in speaker, hey, I don't like what you're doing right now, stop it. Or maybe, I know you went through this situation, Guy, where you were like, hey, who's leaving their dog mess in my yard and stealing my paper?
Yep.
And you came to the conclusion it was the same person. So that's super uncool. Now you caught them on camera, and now you can just speak to them through this and say, hey, I see that, stop it. Because when they see your Swann mounted outside, they are going to be deterred against that type of behavior. And just real quick, I'm using the app. So again, I could be in car line, church on Sunday, on vacation in another state or another country. But look at this. I am tapping right here in the free application, and I am turning on and off the light on this camera that's right here on my table. So you have the ability to be able to do that. I love the fact too that you have a built-in siren. So if someone is really doing something that you don't like, you're gonna be able to turn on that siren, and it makes a very, very loud sound that is going to deter as well. And again, with that crystal clear, unbelievable view, you can see everything. And then the other thing that we love about Swann, no fees ever.
Right.
They never charge you a fee. And do you know why? That is because there is local storage right on board. And see how your camera is totally sealed against the elements? So this works in sun, sleet, rain, snow. That 32 gig memory card is pre-installed right there. It simply means that when you are using the free app, you can go in and see all of the past history of everything that's happened. It loop records. So it's going to record over the old stuff first, okay?
So you don't have to delete anything.
And you don't have to pull the card out. I want you to realize that on your phone, you're going to be able to go in and see what was recorded, and you're going to be able to then download it right onto your phone. So anything that happened, you simply tap it. Here's the history. It wants me to tell I love it. Yes, I do. All you do is tap right here, and this is going to download that video clip that you just saved right onto your phone. So if something bad does happen, porch pirate, people stealing from cars that are parked out front, and by the way, a property crime does happen in this country every 4 seconds, you don't have to let that clip go, and you don't have to pay anyone to store it for you like you do with most of the companies. With Swann, all you do within the free app is tap download, and it saves that clip right on your phone, so you can then turn it over to the authorities, which is really powerful. Most of the companies, and Guy and I, we can attest to this, right? Most of the companies start out by saying, oh yeah, you know what, that video storage, that's totally free. And then when these companies realize that to store all of the videos from all of their users turns out to be really, really costly for them, they start increasing and adding fees to users like you and me. With Swann, you never, ever have to worry about that because it's local storage and you have 1 day of rolling cloud. So if for some reason you're unable to pull that clip, it's totally free for a day. So you always have a way to be able to download it so that you can share with the authorities.
What I love too about it is, like, I have older cameras and they have rechargeable batteries that I have to take out.
Okay, well this one is rechargeable as well, but you just plug the camera in.
And it's a high capacity battery.
Oh my gosh, 13,200 milliamps.
We're talking about, you may only have to charge it once a year.
That's true, and you'll get a notification in the app.
Mine I have to do every 4 or 5 months, which I don't mind doing. I love my cameras, but they're a little bit more old school technology. This, you charge it once, it's good for the year, and it doesn't need a solar panel. And don't get me wrong, solar panels can be nice, but it gives you something else you have to install.
And they are available.
And you can't put a solar panel camera everywhere.
That's exactly true.
This can go anywhere. And to have color night vision and dual spotlights, which you can activate, if somebody's on your property and just want to turn on the lights. Let's talk about instant notifications.
Instant notification. So you're gonna get that instant notification. And by the way, here's that siren.
Love
that
it.
super loud siren that I'm setting off here in the studio with the touch of one button in my free app. So that's loud, right? So someone's doing something you don't like, you simply tap right here in the app. So you can watch them, you can speak to them, and
Never
then
seen
you can
anything like
also
this.
further deter with a nice loud siren. Let's turn that light on too.
You know why I'm complaining over here?
Why?
Because I
Yours don't do this.
just recently bought another camera. I have not, because I haven't seen Swann. I think it's only been on once before.
Packed. Yep, and this is brand new. Yep.
I mean, if I knew we had 4K, I would have waited for 4K.
This is the Xtreme cam.
Yeah,
so these are top of the line from Swann at a fraction of the price.
Yep.
And if you go shop these out, they're closer to $300 or $400 wherever you shop for a 2-pack. And again, you are getting two sealed to the elements inside, outside.
$140 off today.
Isn't that crazy? It's
140
such a good
bucks
deal.
off and free shipping. 5 flex, which means 50 bucks gets it home. Set up, literally walk around your house, around the exterior. I have one of my, I have 3 cameras now. I have one right in the entryway that can also see the mailbox. I have one in the backyard where the dog runs around and destroys everything that I have back there, grass, trees, just chews it up. And then I finally put one in the side yard because I was like, that's like the most darkish kind of area.
Yes,
That if somebody was going to try to break in, they'd go there. So now I have my entire house covered. There might be room for one more camera. These are good.
These are really good.
These are really good. But remember, you're buying 2 separate cameras that you can use together, or you can use them separate. So if you only need one camera, let's say you live in a condo and you just need one for the front door, you can give one to your kids. You can give one to grandma. You can go set it up for her. You get the free app on your phone, and then anytime, no matter where you are on the planet,
Anywhere.
you are able to see your property.
That's right.
In real time.
In real time.
That's the crazy part.
Live view anytime. You can click right in the app to start recording something if it isn't already. Customizable motion zones. I'll show you how you can mask areas you want to keep private, or maybe you live on a busy street like I do and the cars are always, whooshing by. I don't want a notification every time a car goes by. Let me show you this convenient mount. This is really easy. So we include the mount for you. Now, if it's inside, you just set it down, right? But this mount, 2 screws into wherever you're putting it, okay? So that's all you're gonna do there. Then all you do is you pop this in here and screw it in. Okay, really easy step here. And then this part screws into your camera. So when you do get that notification in your app about it depends on how much you're accessing the camera through your application, on how long your battery is gonna last, but we say about 4 to 6 months, and you'll get a notification in your app saying, hey, it's time for you to charge your camera. All you do is unscrew the camera from this mount that is multi-adjustable. You can bring the camera in, charge it, pop it back up, so you don't have to keep mounting and unmounting.
And it charges.
This mount stays in place.
Charges quick.
Very, very quick charging, a few hours. It's already partially charged. Depends on how dead it is. So, but you just charge once in a while and you'll get that notification in your
Kyle,
app.
I know we started with 820 of these. I have 506 left. So they're gonna go quick. And it takes, time. But listen, if you have a regular alarm and you're counting on that, and I'll say it again, the problem with a regular alarm is that you find out that somebody has broken in when they're in your house.
Too late.
And listen, let's talk about Deterrent. When you see cameras, and let me tell you, if you think most crooks are stupid, well, they're stupid to be crooks, but they're usually pretty clever. And when they go to a house, what do you think they look for? First thing, cameras.
Right.
What can get them in most trouble? A camera. They also don't like light, and they don't like noise.
Right.
This camera will record them, it'll scare them with an alarm, and it'll make the noise, and what else?
I mean, you can talk through it. You can talk right through it and just say, hey, what's going on?
But all that
what are you doing here?
All that happens before they get inside. If you've got kids in college, give them one of these, all right? If your son or daughter's in a dorm, put it outside. If they're in their own apartment, put it outside, all right? Oh, I know where I was going. So we're talking about deterring. If you are a bad guy, right? Like I said, you don't like light, you don't like noise, you don't like cameras, you don't want people to record you.
Sure.
They're gonna look for a neighborhood that looks like, okay, decent neighborhood. The next thing they're gonna look at is for those 3 things. Okay, do they have automatic spotlights? Because I don't want to be seen. Do they have a camera That's the most important thing. Why do you think there are cameras in every retail environment, in every bank,
oh my gosh,
in every federal building?
The police literally tell people to get cameras, right? Because it deters others. If something bad happens, the police want you to be able to supply your footage of what happened. If you don't have cameras and something happens at your house, guess what the police do? They go to your neighbors and ask if they have cameras. Real quick, I wanted to show you the one that we have installed here in the camera or in the studio. Nice and high, fully adjustable on that rotating mount. Again, when it's time to bring this in, you just untwist the camera, recharge it. There are solar panels that you can get for Swann if you